Hey there, Aries, Sun, Aries, Moon, Aries, Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to talk about the energy that's going on in October for you. So as I was preparing, I got a message from Spirit, and what I saw was you sitting there like we're on like a camping site, and the sun was coming up. And then you sat there for a little while and you watched it, and then you picked up your stuff. And you, you only picked up some of it. You had a backpack, and you kind of went through it, and you picked up what you thought was important, and you took it with you, and then you left a lot of things behind. And I was like, I heard it's a dawn of a new day. It's stuck. It's dawn of a new day, and they pointed out that the moon that just happened. Oh, that's really interesting. The moon that just happened was in your I see what's going on here. Hold on a second. Oh, I started putting them down wrong, but apparently it was right. I do want to show you that I'm using the Enchantment Tarot for your deck. Spirit picked it out. So, it was the dawn of a new day, and that full moon that just happened in Pisces happened at 28 degrees of Pisces. And so it was the end of a major cycle, but for you, that was also in your 12th house. So, huge, huge ending for you. And there's a new beginning, and now we're in Libra season to start out the month, and then we're going to be moving into Scorpio season by the end of the month, which is your house of is your house of transformation. So you're going from your house of partnership into your house of transformation. And how are you going to do that? Change things up with that energy. Okay. What is going on here? So, Spirit picked a very romantic deck for you. And you get a bonus card. You get 2 bonus cards. So, what I'm going to do is I'm doing the Celtic Cross, and then we'll do health, wealth, love, and destiny. And let's work our way through it, because apparently Spirit has an awful lot to say here. Okay, yeah, wow. All right, let's turn down the cards. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what's happening here. So, your overall energy, not surprisingly, you have the moon and the devil. It was the big release of the letting go of self-limiting beliefs, self-limiting factors, relationships that do not work for you, and this could be business or personal. Ones where you have the karmic ties are being broken. Yes, there was this big karmic release that happened with this full moon that we just had in Pisces, and so there is this letting go, this releasing, this setting yourself free. It's the end of a major cycle, but things are still, when you have the moon, things are still hard to see. Like, you can't necessarily see everything that's going on. The illusionary energy is kind of hard to make your way through. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. So, you're like, ow. I'm sorry. So excited. I need to explain this to you. Okay. So, the center of the deck, where you find yourself right now, is the World. Major ending, right? Major ending, that starts the new beginning. The obstacle is the Emperor. The obstacle, now the Emperor could be considered your card, right? But it's everything is stable and steady, and I like it here, and I like being in charge, and I like the way things are. But you're at the end of a major conclusion, and it's time to move things forward. And because the opportunity is the World, is the Wheel of Fortune. And so that is, let's get things moving. Let's take on that new cycle. Let's go. So, what's really interesting here is all the hearts that have come out. So, wow, there were lots of bonus cards that came out. Big changes coming for you. Oh God, you showed up here at the end in a beautiful way. Oh, okay. All right. So what is the energy that you should be leaning into? You have the Three of Hearts. This is your friends. This is camaraderie. This is the people who've got your back. This is the energy to lean into as you conclude this cycle, as you let go of this Emperor. Everything has to stay like this energy. Things need to change. You have the World card, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Emperor as the obstacle, you have this beautiful ending here with the letting go of the devil, the karmic ties, the big thing that's holding you down, the conclusion that the moon cycle happening there, and also there's a little bit I can see of confusion around it, but you can do this. So in the subconscious, there's this Five of Hearts energy, the Five of Cups, right? And this is the regrets, and I want to encourage you to not feel regretful. I want to encourage you to think about this more like, okay, so these things happened and I learned and I grew, and now I still have two cups here and I can pick them up and I can move forward. In the conscious, you have the Four of Cups energy, and so it's kind of like you know that you're trying to do something here, like moving out of the 5 back into the 4. That's trying to regain your balance, but that's not really wanting to do much of anything to get moving here. Okay, so there's like math going on here is what I'm seeing. All right, so lean into the 3, right? So you're in this area of not wanting to do anything, just sitting still, not taking the opportunities that are coming to you. But if you lean into the family and the friends and the loved ones and the soulmates that come in, then you start moving things forward, because here you are the ace. You're the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Hearts. So when you release just one of these, which is when you set yourself free and you lean into your friends, that's how you crank this wheel and you start moving things forward. In your environment, we have the Princess of Pentacles. So this is that new idea. This is like a Page of Pentacles. This is that new idea, that new opportunity, that new friend, that new something coming in. It's a message coming in, an opportunity for growth, either financially or something that you care a lot about. Or if you were very intentional with the new moon in Virgo, I feel like this could also be in your environment where you planted your seed of intention and the focus that you're putting on it. Your advice here is you have the Queen of Wands and the Prince of Swords. So the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This is your advice. Your advice is to create something and to communicate to others what is important. The Knight of Swords can be a little harsh, a little rush right on in and take care of things. And not really care about what other people are thinking or feeling, and I think that's okay here. This is about you speaking your truth and you deciding what it is you're going to create. The Queen of Wands orchestrates. She brings other people on board, leaning into those Three of Cups energy that she's been feeling. You can really manifest what you want here by staking your claim, they just said. Stake your claim on what it is that you want to create and what it is you want to bring in. This is beautiful energy. And then the outcome is still a little confused, I think. Here's the thing. Get a vision of what it is that you want. Say what it is that you want. What is it that your heart truly desires, right? This is a heartfelt desire. And I think the steps forward are a little unclear because, again, we have this moon here as part of the overall energy and the Seven of Cups in the outcome, right? So it's like there's still options. Some of them are better than others. So there's going to be a need to process through. But you move from the Queen of Wands to the King. You move away from the Emperor energy of being stagnant and stuck into the Empress energy of growth and abundance. The King manifests. He utilizes everything that is around him, and he masters. So you have this, you'll master your creativity is what they just said. You will master your creativity. So what is it that you're trying to They said this is the caution, is the 7 of Cups. Oh, it's about trusting. It is about trusting that you are on the path. So if you're following your heart space, if you're following your heart, you're going to move in the direction that it is that you want to go. Wow. Big month ahead for you. So look for that. This could be also the partnership that you start to develop with someone who is an earth sign. That's possible too. That is some really good stuff. So, okay, so this is, I'm going to cover health, wealth, and love and destiny. So we're going to take a look at the health. It's a brand new deck for me. I've never even used it. I shouldn't say that. I opened it up and I pulled 2 cards once back in a while ago, but I haven't looked at it since. So we're going to learn my deck together. It's called the Herbal Healing. If you are getting any information or guidance here that's useful to you, please take a second and hit that thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Also, you can join me over on Facebook at Moonlit Waters, where I pull cards every day. There are the weekly, I love this. I almost feel like I don't need this. Look, you have, for health, you have Mother's Warrior. It's initiation. It's initiation, okay? It's starting something new, but it says Mother, which is like, to me, this Empress energy, this Queen of Wands energy, this loving heart energy. This is about you going after what it is you really want, and that it's going to help your heart to heal and to move you in the direction that you want to go. This says, while initiating time can be exciting and also can be a difficult passage to undergo, ceremonial initiations into a spiritual tradition are often very arduous and even dangerous. Okay, well, I'm not recommending that. There should be nothing dangerous about getting in contact with spirit. The tougher the initiation, the deeper one can go into the experience of life. Childbirth is laborious for both the mother and the child. Remember that constriction and limitations are somewhat needed before a new world can be opened up. A different type of existence awaits you. Beckoning from the other side of the birth canal, you are going through a process of rebirth here. You really are. So what I find really cool about this energy, somebody on Facebook posted, in the Facebook group, posted this meme, and it showed the sun card, and it said, this is what everybody thinks awakening is. And then in the other spot, it had the tower card. It says, this is what it actually looks like. And it's truth. It's the tower moments. So the arduous, the difficult, the hard, the coming to the end and just like, oh my God, I can't anymore. That moment is when you make the changes. That is the moment when you have to pick yourself up off the floor and you go, this doesn't work for me anymore. It's the end. I'm done with this crap and I'm moving forward. I'm going to manifest and create the world that I want. I'm going to get up and I'm going to turn that wheel and I'm going to see what's next. What's the next opportunity? Where can I go from here? How can I do this? And so this card about health has to do with your emotional and mental health. This is about saying, it could be physical if you need to make some hard changes, like say you've been diagnosed with something and now you got to change the way you eat or your activity levels or something like that. That's also hard, right? It's any major change. Going from things being stuck and stagnant into growth and opportunity of the Empress. This is that moment of truth. That's what that full moon was about. That is what this is about. That moment where you say, that addiction doesn't own me anymore. That situation doesn't own me. That relationship doesn't own me. That job doesn't own me. Whatever it is. This is Independence Day for you. Stand up for yourself and go for what it is that's really important to you. That is where the healing happens. All right, let's take a look at your wealth and abundance card here. But honestly, This is some powerful energy going on here. All right, so you have here, oh, look how beautiful that is. It's that sun coming up that looks like the sun I saw. Another sunrise up over the lake there. Oh, and even in the winter, we got the sun coming. So that sun was a big deal. Okay, so here we go. It says, do you know the real reason the rich keep getting richer? No, besides interest income. No, besides pulling strings for them. The universe pulling strings for them. Right. The thoughts they think. Thoughts anyone can think. That makes those other things happen. Your choice, your decision, you declaring, you staking in your claim, you saying, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, this is what I desire. This is what I am manifesting in this moment, is how you get there. The universe says, psst, it's me again, the universe. You deserve more, you know, much more. Try this. Stop trying to predict and therefore limit. That's what the Seven of Cups is. Okay, stop trying to predict and therefore limit where it's going to come from. Just know that it's going to come and let me figure out the rest. That was what they were trying to say with this. You can manifest, you can grow whatever you want. You do your part, and then the opportunities will come to you. And I think that if you're following your heart, you are going to know which ones to take, which steps to make. Focus on what it is that you're trying to create and manifest, and look for the support systems around you. I almost feel like this is the universe holding that pentacle for you, saying this is being offered to you right now. All you have to do is reach out and take it. And then this one says, thinking different thoughts than you've ever thought before is the only path. Okay, so they really want you to come up with the positive thinking, because what we think is what we manifest. So when we think negative things, then we create that. So stay focused on what it is you're trying to manifest here. Thinking different thoughts than you ever thought before is the only thought. Than you ever thought before is the only path to answers, healing, and new genes. Or anything else that glitters. And now you know how good you look in new jeans. The new you. It is the dawning of a new day. It is this opportunity for you to really, really create and manifest for yourself. This is beautiful energy. Aries, I know you guys have been going through a rough time. I've been watching it in the cards, and I feel like you have the ability to crank that wheel. I feel like it's an opportunity. It's like the universe isn't going to do it for you. The cycle has ended. But do you stay stuck in that old energy, or do you choose to crank the wheel and move in another direction? Okay, as far as love goes, you have beautiful cards. Look at this. You've got serendipity, maturity, and soulmates. Soulmates come in to teach us lessons or to bring us blessings, right? They mirror back to us. So when we know who we are, and I know it's kind of glitchy, but Mercury just went into retrograde, and I think we're going to be like this for the next 3 freaking weeks. So, yeah. Okay, so we get mirrored back to us who we are. The things that we like about ourselves, we find that in other people. The things we don't like about ourselves, we find in other people. And so the more things you like about yourself, the more you're going to find people you really like. So this is where you fall in love with yourself, where you give yourself the opportunity. Wow, when I said that out of nowhere, did you see all that smoke come flying out of that incense? When you choose to love yourself, that is when you start maturing in your own sense of self-confidence and self-love. You are your own Ace of Cups. When you fill your own cup of love up, that is when serendipity happens. That is when Spirit brings you the information, the person, the partnership, the whatever it is that you need. That comes from self-love. So love yourself, all the pieces and parts of you. You know, they show these 2 butterflies here, and butterflies, you know, they go into that chrysalis stage, and they completely break down. And I feel like when I'm looking at these cards, it's been going down. It's like for you, there's been this dissolving of all the pieces and the parts, and there's been a reconfiguration, and now here's your time to spread your wings, flap them a little in the sunlight that's coming up, let them dry a little, test them out, and start flying. Start flying. Make some decisions And it's not a time to sit still, right? We have the Knight of Swords. He does not stationary. He's the fastest of the knights. All right, so final words from Spirit. Comes with affirmations, so write these down or back it up and listen to it again so you can do that. It says, I am strength and sweetness. I sing my soul song with joy. You choose to be happy. You choose to be strong. You choose to be sweet, and you will attract those things to you. So we have the hummingbird and the canary spirit. I'm going to read you what they say in the back because it's Alana Fairchild, and she's amazing. It says, for this one right here is that canary, reconnect with your true self. What do you feel, think, or enjoy? What would bring more delight and happiness into your life? Break your usual routines, right? End of the world, crank the wheel of fortune. Okay, break your usual routines and give yourself permission to be quiet. So to be in solitude and to heal. And you'll know when it's time to step up to that sunlight. Turn around, look what you got, and what do you put in your backpack, and which direction do you head in. But in the meantime, it's okay to sit there and contemplate and think and heal. It is okay. When you're ready, you will burst into your soul song once more. Canary is a positive sign that new energies of light, happiness, and expressiveness are awakening in your world. You will find and share your beautiful soul twice with the world. So you get to do it again. So yes, the time in the cocoon, the time of pulling your energy in and reconfiguring. You will know when it's time to set yourself free. And it may not happen. It may not happen until the end of the month when that sun moves into Scorpio, because Scorpio is about transformation, and that's when the butterfly breaks through. So you don't have to push it. Not to mention, Mercury is in retrograde until the 17th. And the sun moves into Scorpio on the 22nd. And it kind of feels to me like that energy kind of goes together. And a lot of planets start going direct this month. We've got Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter. They're all going direct. And so I think the energy starts building. You start feeling it. You start moving. And so you're on your own divine timeline. Don't let anybody push you or try to make it go faster for you than it needs to. So the hummingbird, and I want you to see that really looks like Spirit's got your back there when I'm looking at this hummingbird, right? And see the infinity sign? This is infinite love, infinite abundance, infinite wisdom, they just said. Ooh. Okay. Shift the vibration of your thoughts, words, music, or other sounds you take in each day. Wow, they're really talking to you about shifting and thinking in the positive. So, if you're listening to sad songs, start listening to happy music. It doesn't have to have any words. On YouTube, you could just find instrumentals that are happy or whatever it takes. Lifts your vibration, right? Give yourself permission to change your mind. Let go of that Emperor energy and move toward the Empress, right? And your direction based on what is happening to you in the moment. You can protect yourself by listening to your instincts. You know how to bring out the best in people and in yourself by connecting with your beautiful soul. Balance a surge of activity with some divine downtime of deep stillness and rest. Give sweetly to yourself and to others. You are encouraged to explore your capacity to transform and evolve. Big month ahead. Moving forward, finishing out with that transformative energy. Take the time for yourself. I'm sorry, I know you must have heard that. Take the time for yourself. Allow yourself to heal. And you do this through only speaking kindly to yourself and about yourself and feeling very optimistic. You're a very optimistic sign about the future. You've got this. I know you can do this. There will be a mid-monthly that comes out, and the weeklies are out every week to kind of help you along the way. And then there's daily readings over on Facebook. So check it out. If you want a private reading, I do those. The email address is in the description box below. That's moon-directed, not Moonlit Waters, but it's the same place. All right, you guys take really good care of yourselves. do this healing, give the love to yourself, nourish yourself, and let go of what doesn't serve you, and only take forward with you in your backpack those things that serve your bright future ahead. All right? I'll talk to you guys soon.